Season 12 is almost here. With the release of the new Defiance trailer, we finally have all the details that we've been waiting for. From sabotaged Olympus to an all-new game mode and Mad Maggie joining the roster, this season is shaping up to be hype. This video has everything that you've been waiting to hear about Season 12, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so let's start off with the part I know everyone is excited for, the Rebel Warlord, Mad Maggie. Sentenced to die in the Apex games, she ain't going down without a fight. She looks to be an aggressive legend focused around pushing enemies and causing a lot of mayhem on the battlefield. Considering that her and Fuse were childhood friends, her explosive nature makes quite a bit of sense. Her abilities are all focused around keeping her enemies uncomfortable and pushing them. Her tactical is Riot Drill, which fires a drill that burns enemies through obstacles. This appears to work through walls, boxes, and other obstacles, and can be a great way to force enemies out of cover or get some damage on someone healing in a building. Her ultimate, Wrecking Ball, throws out a ball that releases speed boost pads behind it, and then detonates when it gets near enemies. While we don't know how much damage it does, the speed boost pads alone should allow for aggressive pushes with your squad, and even if it doesn't do that much damage, it will be a great ability. And let's be honest, knowing Apex, it's probably going to hit pretty hard. Her passive, Warlord's Ire, causes her damage to temporarily highlight enemies, as well as move faster when she has a shotgun. The highlight effect seems to apply to her abilities as well, letting her tactical also scan enemies that she hits. Also, highlighting enemies that you're in a gunfight with seems like it's going to be really strong, speeding up your teammate's ability to pinpoint your target. Add on to this some extra speed when using a shotty, and it seems like a great passive that rounds out her very aggressive kit. Overall, Mad Maggie's kit looks pretty strong. Aggressive legends tend to do really well on release because it takes players time to get used to dealing with them. With her kit having damage, information with the scans, and speed boost with her ultimate, there's a good chance that she hits Season 12 swinging. And with how strong shotties have been recently, that speed buff might be a nice little touch. I've got a feeling that we're going to have a lot of Mad Maggie squads charging into fights behind her Wrecking Ball, ready to wreak some havoc. It's still a little early, so we don't have all the patch notes, but every season the game tends to have quite a few balance tweaks to legends. While we don't have all the details, there have been some hints at a few of these big legend changes being to Crypto and Gibraltar. The devs have been hinting at this for quite some time, but this season might be the season that Crypto gets those quality of life changes to his drone that he needs. And for Gibby, they've discussed making some changes to him that don't make him so necessary in competitive and high levels of play. These changes and a lot more have been discussed or teased and never implemented. But we'll just have to be patient and see what the devs have in store. I will say, however, I for one would love to see a Gibby change so he isn't just a walking bubble. And I know a ton of you guys in the community have been waiting for some Crypto changes as well. Moving on to some map news, we have Olympus back as the ranked map for Season 12, but it's having some problems. The map has been sabotaged by Mad Maggie and teleported to another location, causing parts of the map to warp all over the place. This looks and sounds like it's caused some extreme changes to some of the POIs and should change the look and feel of the map by a lot. The trailer showed a ton of massive glowing structures that have teleported around the map, making for some really cool areas. It'll be interesting to see if there's any ways to interact with these in any way. I'm personally a huge fan of Olympus, and I know it's a fan favorite, so having it back for Season 12 and with some other changes is so exciting. And to top it all off, Apex is getting a 9v9 control mode. This mode has respawns and pits two teams against each other to control different points on the map. This looks like it's going to be a great addition to arenas and Battle Royale, and gives us other ways to warm up or just play some games with friends. The mode also looks to be doing a really cool leaderboard system in the game that hypes you up when you're doing well, and the crowd always loves a good performance. The idea of having a respawn mode sounds really cool, and with all the legend abilities and weapons, I'm excited to see how it plays when it comes into the game. This will bring the game up to 3 distinct modes, and it's awesome to see the devs get creative with how we can play the game with all the awesome legends, weapons, mechanics, movement, and so on. Alrighty guys, and that's gonna do it for our Season 12 roundup. We're still waiting on patch notes for every little balance change in detail, but what we covered today are some of the things that you could expect to see in Season 12. Now, I know we're always used to getting a new legend, but hear me out guys, Mad Maggie looks to be really cool. And with an all-new mode and some sweet changes to Olympus, Season 12 is shaping up to be a great one. And guys, moving into Season 12, make sure you're subbed to the channel so you don't miss any of the amazing content to make you the best player you can be in the upcoming season. Anyway guys, as always, it's been your boy Valued, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.